एलुङ
फोटो खिच्न
एलुङ नियम सरको घर यस्तो घर त पहिले बनाएको धेरैचोटि देखिएको थियो आज चाहिँ बस्नु पाएँ घरमा त्यस्तो घरमा चाहिँ तीन तले हो 12 तले कस्तो यतिको उराएर ठ्याक्क त्यो मास्टर बेडरुम क्या होइन मास्टर त
तान्नु त पछाडि अब हान्नु त
यो चाहिँ यो लक हाउस भन्छ यो ठुडुल्काले बनेको घरमा चाहिँ यसपाला बास भएको छ यो सालको भेकेसन भित्र घरहरूमा देखाउँ भित्र धेरैजना मान्छे बसिरहनु भएको छ र हाम्रो चाहिँ यस्तो छ उता माउन्ट वासिङटन चाहिँ यहाँ पर छ रातपरिसको देखिँदैन चाहिँ यहाँ करै मासु पलेर खाने विचार छ अझै चाहिँ के गरिराखेको के गरिरहेको सुट गरिरहेको वाटर सुट घर चाहिँ युट्युब भिडियोमा देखेको थिएँ यसो Bad ride. Right and smile. वाइ सिधेको वाइ यहाँ रहेछ एउटा वाइ यहाँ छ है के चाहियो
दुईटा मात्रै छ ओ र आर छ ओ र आर
हेलो
मैले चाहिँ निकाला न कता हिँडेको ए के चाहिँ चाहियो
Pelung, Tara? Pelung? मिनी ट्रेनमा हिँडेको के हो यो के ट्रेन हो यो शान्त
लामो लाइन बसेर Oh my God, के डर लाग्दो हौ। यसरी खस्यो भने आशा हुने क्या यो बिचमा मात्रै हिँडेको छ अनि
हेलो
पुरै एक ट्रिप गर्दो रहेछ नि त यस्तो पुरै हुँदो रहेछ नि हामी अघि हिँडेको जति सबै
हेलो
पापालाई हेर अरे
के खाएको के भोक लाग्यो बज्यो शान्त बज्यो त्यो घन्टी त कहाँ भन्छ पुरा धेरै वेट भइसक्यो बज्दा छ क्या पानी पर्यो असिना सेव क्याबिनेट हुन्छ होला मलाई के उसलाई
तपाईँलाई कता हो टाउको त तर तेलका हेड चाहिँ खोल्नु न
उसलाई तिमी लाउँथ्यौ मेरो एरियनको देख्नु
टाउको पनि लगाउनु नि त
हेर लाउँछु म पकेट भएर लाग्यो माथि Good. Hello. चाहिँ यो ठिडुल्काको घर मेसवालाको भेकेसन बसाइ 4 दिनको ठिडुलको घर केटा ठिडुलको घर भन्छ केटा ठिडुलको घर भन्छ यो नयाँ हालेको छ यिनीहरूले यो चाहिँ पुरानो नै हो यो ठुलोको घर हजुर ठुट्टाको घर भनौँ ठुट्टाको घर ठुट्टाको घर मजा लाग्यो घर पनि बनाएको अहिले यो चाहिँ लक हाउस हुन्छ लक हाउस स्पेसली यो चाहिँ डियरहरू आउने भएर होला प्रोटेक्ट खालको घर बनाएको होला कि खोइ यत्रो कुरो त डियरले खान सक्दैन हेर न हेर न छोरा घरको उहरू नै काठको भारी हेर त वाह वाह है यस्तो घरमा बस्ने मन थियो घरमा बसिया हो यस्तो भए पनि एक्सपिरियन्स भयो है मजाको कुरो के छ भने ठुलो बाटो ठुलो डेक ठुलो ढोका सबै काठै काठ Voor haar. हेर त्यहाँ कत्रो कत्रो काठहरूले बनेको है यो कत्रो कत्रो काठले बनेको है कत्रो कत्रो काठले बनेको हामी कहाँ आएको हे हामी कहाँ आएको हेर त दाउरा दाउरा ल ल झक्का गर्ने ल झक्का गर्ने ए फेरि 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 ढुङ्गा गर्न
Chill, where's the other piece? Where did you put the other?
तलबाट आउने ट्रेन चाहिँ यहाँ वेटरले
Alright, now they would do a switch. Anyway, they averaged about 1 mile of track every year. By the time they were 2 years in, that wood-burning steam engine would take 2.5 hours to come up, pick them up. It'd take another 2 hours to get back down. A year later, by the time they reached the summit, the track was 3.1 miles long, and it would take the wood-fired steam engine 4.5 hours to make it to the summit. They had to stop 3 times to pour on more water and more wood. You've got some great stories. Did she give you any history at all about the Presidential Mountain Range? A little bit? A little bit? Maybe just the names? Would you like some history about these? Alright, I'll share some history. With the exception of Mount Washington, the first 5 mountain peaks, I appreciate it. 7.6 miles long, full of switchbacks and turns. Not one guardrail anywhere along that road for 7.6 miles. As a matter of fact, it starts off parallel to our tracks and makes a slow curving right-hand turn, at which point it starts heading back down east. But the Mount Washington Auto Road, that opened in 1861.
ट्रेन पनि आयो हाम्रो लाग्ने अब
कति समय लाग्यो हामी आउनु
45 मिनट
हजुर
45 मिनट लाग्यो हाम्रो यहाँ आउन
गाडीबाट कति लाग्छ
गाडीबाट थाहा छैन म त आएको छैन कहिले पनि गाडी
आएको हामी त गाडीबाट आएको बिर्सिहाल्यो
आइरिस हामी कहाँ आएको हामी कहाँ आएको हामी कहाँ आएको Galung, Puntu, Puntu, हामी कहाँ आएको हामी कहाँ आएको जाडो भयो है आज लक्की दिन छ अझै पनि भन्छ अरूको भने अनुसार चाहिँ लाग्छ भन्थ्यो आज हामी चाहिँ त यो डाँडामा आइपुग्यो यस्तो डाँडा त पुल धेरै चढेकै हो आजको दिन चाहिँ एकदम खुलेको दिन रहेछ माउन्ट वासिङटन यस अमेरिकामा एउटा चलेको डाँडा ह्याम्सटनमा अवस्थित छ आउने
यो चाहिँ दिनु मलाई ल
आउनु
coaches. That's the theory, but we're not going to test that theory. One is plenty. Now the steam engines, we actually have to brake on the ride down because we can't hold back the weight of the coaches. The very first engines that used to come up here, and we had the hotel, we also had a little garage up there with a Lazy Susan in there. It used to turn the train right around, and the coach would go down in front of the engine because it was safer. Now, I don't know if I agree with that one, but that was their theory. It was safer for the coaches to go down first. Now, we're actually trained to bring these coaches down by hand if we need to. Unfortunately, this coach, once it stops, I gotta wait for Burt Ravine over there. But on this side, it's only about 5 feet. So I'm gonna add it all over here. So Burt Ravine was named after a gentleman called Henry Burt. Henry Burt ran the newspaper out of the hotel at the summit called Among the Clouds. Because we're in the clouds over 50% of the time, folks. You got a gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I think I do see the Adirondacks out there. So off in that direction, that is Vermont and to the Adirondacks. We have like 130 miles the last I knew. People are pretty happy to see. That's because they had me on the ride up. What's not to love, right? Just lie, please. Just I'm joking. I hope everybody's having a good time so far. 150 years old. Now, once we get through this switch, I'll give you a little bit more information about those steam engines. But check it out. It's way different than these engines. Right down to the cog, which is right underneath that number 2.
No, I can see it.
Oh, you can? Oh, here we go.
Now you notice they have 2 guys in their engine. That's because they have a fireman, that's Alan, and Ray is our engineer. We have Chuck as our brakeman. And that's what a steam engine crew looks like. Now those engines built at the Locomotive Works in Manchester, New Hampshire came right up here and went online. By then we had tracks that came all the way to our base station. They started out as wood-fired engines and took 4 hours to get up the mountain. Now those engines take a ton of coal. 1 ton, 2,000 pounds to get up the mountain, and 1,000 gallons of water. They only hold 700 gallons of water, so they do have to top off there at the Wombat water tank in order to get up to the summit. Now on the left-hand side, we also have the Wombat station. This was built a couple years ago. This is as far as we go in the winter time. Our engine here. Yeah, we keep him back there. Now we do work together as a team.